upon the arrival of our first deputy, Sergeant Dakota Wade, he, of course, went up to the house, saw in the backyard where the lady was actively being mauled by the pit bulls. He entered into the backyard, and one of the pit bull dogs, or actually all three of the pit bull dogs, started coming towards him, and he pulled out his service weapon and fired several shots toward one of the pit bulls, killing that dog, and then the other two retreated into the home.
Mm-hmm. So did the neighbors see what was happening, or did she just kind of hear what was happening?
I'm not sure about that. I just know that she knew that that someone was being attacked in the backyard of the residence and called 911.
Did she make it to the hospital, or did she die there?
No, unfortunately, the victim died at the scene.
Okay. Talk to me about what's happened since then. Can you walk me through what you know about the process since then?
Well, we have an active case on the animal bite case. We have investigators assigned who are looking at, all aspects of what happened out there. And they will work in concert with the Smith County District Attorney's Office to see if there are any type of charges that could be filed in this case. We don't know that there will be, but if there are charges that can be filed, they will look into it with the District Attorney's Office.
Do you know if you guys had ever been called there before for an animal?
Not that I know of, no, sir.
Mm-hmm. Are you aware of personally the process that went through yesterday? We were supposed to have a hearing this morning, and the owner. Do you know anything about that?
Well, during the process, the hearing was supposed to be this morning in Precinct 2 Justice of the Peace Sandy Dunklin's court, and I believe it was yesterday. The owners of the dogs, they waived their right to a hearing on the matter, so they decided that they didn't need a hearing, and they just awarded the dogs to the Smith County Animal Control. Well, they didn't, but by virtue of the fact that they waived their rights to a hearing, the dogs were awarded to the custody of Smith County Animal Control.
Are the dogs there now, and do you know when they're going to be euthanized?
I do not know, but they will be humanely dispatched at Smith County Animal Control Shelter. Again, we spoke about the possibility of charges. I do not know if that's even on the table at this point, but again, the District Attorney's Office and the investigators will be working together on that. In order for us to obviously entertain charges on someone, we have to satisfy one of four what we call culpable mental states. And, culpability basically is just someone, is shown at fault for a criminal offense. That's in the legal sense. It's either going to be intentionally, knowingly, or recklessly, or with criminal negligence. Obviously these people weren't home at the time that this happened. And we don't know the dynamics of the relationship that this dog sitter, I don't at this time, know the dynamics that that Miss Hall had with these dogs, if she's been around them before or whatever. But all of those things will be taken into consideration, whenever they decide to, make a decision on whether charges will be filed or will not be filed.
So like you said, you don't know the relationship of these people. You don't know if she's been dog sitting before. You don't know anything like that.
No, I don't know personally. I'm sure the investigators have, found out by now, but I haven't been privy to any of that information at this point. This is a very tragic event that occurred. This young lady had a, dynamic future ahead of her, and of course she lost her life in a tragic manner, and tragedy for the family. We do pray for them as well, and just hope that they, can gather the strength to get through this. We also pray for those who responded to the call, and for the neighbor who had to witness what occurred out there. Again, a tragic event, and we just, again, pray for the family.